You have braces on right now?
No. So I have Invisalign braces. I take them out for the show.
When did you get that?
October.
I literally just paid off Invisalign, and I've been waiting for my first trays.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And it was just annoying because I went to go do it like a year ago. And when I went to go, I wanted to get I went to the dentist and I was like, I want veneers like Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Like I want white chick. Like I said I want a smile and it to be funny, like just on its own. Like it's kind of weird. You know? Like, that's what I wanted.
I can increase my Steve Harviness. Like,
and he's like, "Let me take a look at your mouth first."
Well, sir, your blackface is impeccable, but we can't do the teeth.
You're making me incredibly uncomfortable the way you walked in here.
He was like, "Yeah, your teeth, everything. It's all garbage in here. You should probably fix this up first." So I'm getting that done because I actually have like a 90% functional overbite. So like when I bite, it goes over it and it's not a problem and it never bothered me. But what bothered me is I just was like, my teeth at the top are square. And when I smile, you see like the black there. It's like they're so little. They're very narrow. Oh. So I was like, let's like spread this shit out a little bit, let's see what's going on. I mean, I didn't want to go get big, funny teeth. And also because my teeth probably from because I love drinking Diet Coke and drinking coffee, smoking hash. Yeah, 420 gang. Where are my fat stoners at? And my teeth are they're I don't want to say they're yellow and I don't want to say like they're blue, but like they're kind of both in a weird way. It's like they're see-through in a weird way. They're like, I don't want to say they're gray. It's just it's tough to see on camera, but they're like
because everything else you've said is horrific.
I know.
I don't want to say my teeth are green, but I mean they're green.
No, they're like it's like translucent. It's weird. So anyways, I've been calling them ghost teeth for like a couple of years now. And I went and I saw him also. It's like, yeah, my teeth are haunted, so I just want them gone. I don't want to be haunted.
I don't want to say my teeth are unhealthy, but if I were to bite you, you'd be in serious trouble.
Yeah. And he was like, honestly, he's like, we straighten these bad boys out. We we just whiten them and you stop doing your shit. He's like, you will not have to spend the money to get Steve Harvey teeth. And I was kind of bummed out, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do the Invisalign first anyways, and then let's get there. So I'm just starting. And bro, the fact that I've already started my weight loss journey and you're down 17 pounds by accident sounds like getting Invisalign is the move.
Dude,
all these fat guys listening to the podcast right now are, by the way, like, my teeth are crooked too.
Maybe. So
blue teeth also.
What's fun about Invisalign to me is so I had I call it my snaggle tooth. I had a bottom tooth that was really crooked and higher than the others. It just stuck up like one fence post that wasn't broken. Mm-hmm. And you can look at your trays. They give you like 8 weeks or like 12 weeks worth of trays. And you're like, these are my March teeth. These are my April teeth. These are, my May teeth, not half bad. Not perfect, but, this is where we're going to be. And I can do that. I can look at my tray and just be like, look at the progress we've made. My tooth is like 60% better now.
You're ever tempted to skip a tray? Be like,
yes.
This.
Dude,
Boom.
but they fuck you because they give you new trays as soon as you need them. I got trays the day after I needed it, like 1 day late. So you can't just speed up the schedule because you're motivated and you wear them 23 hours a day or something. Like it doesn't work.
Mine are gonna have elastics.
Faster than anticipated. Send new ones. Just say that. I can't come in because of the virus.
Did you think about getting braces though instead of Invisalign?
No, because I don't want to get roasted by the internet that hard.
I actually thought about getting it just because it'll be funny.
Yeah.
Bro, 36 years old and I get braces, of course, but it's just funny hosting Epic Mealtime with full on braces. I always thought a grown man with braces is the ugliest, funniest thing to me. And I've come
you get the gold and black rubber bands. For the
And I need rubber bands in mine. I actually have to I'm getting elastics in the Invisalign anyways. Mine come with elastics. So
I had braces when I was I was homeschooled for a couple years, and so we knocked that out when I was homeschooled. So I didn't even have to go to school with braces, and I wore them for a year and got my front teeth all straight. And then,
bro, you can't play with all the guns you've played with and have fucked up teeth. You just look way too much. It's crazy looking.
The braces are not very noticeable. I'll have them in, and my wife doesn't know if they're in or out. She asks me, "Are you wearing them right now?" So it's not that noticeable. But
don't you have to wear it all the time? Don't you have to wear it like 22 hours a day or something?
Something like that. We'll circle back to that, but yes-ish. So where was it going? Wearing it 15 doesn't. But I thought it would be nice to get them during the pandemic. Like before I had them and I didn't know how visible they were. Like if you're going to wear a surgical mask anyway, this is a great time to have braces. On the how often you wear them, the orthodontist says 22 hours a day. And we talked to the dentist, and he's like, that's one of those shoot for the stars, at least you hit the moon kind of scenarios. You really need to be wearing them 15 hours a day. And if you don't...
Bro, don't tell me this shit.
Yeah.
I'll take shortcuts. Don't tell me this shit.
This whole pandemic thing couldn't have happened at a better point ever in my life. Because it's like, I'm loving it. Because like I'm locked down with the probation anyway. And like I can't do shit. And it's like, it's almost like the federal government's putting everyone else on probation. And so I'm just sitting here like, yeah, it's not so fun, is it? Oh, you can't travel to another state? Fuck you. Yeah, I can't. I have to get piss tested every 3 months. All right. I can't travel outside this district without permission. I can't see my family without permission. So it's perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I just want to tell Harley one more tip. When you first put them on, like at the beginning of the week, you can feel it like just bullying your teeth. And you'll know that like you're done for the week when that's not the case anymore. Like you put them on, it's basically no pressure.
So the beginning of every week is going to be hurting a little bit?
Hurting is strong. It did hurt the day I got them. Like maybe the first mold wasn't as perfect. But by week 2, my teeth had moved to match that mold, and now every sequential one is right on plan.
How long?
So there's a tightness-ish. Like you can tell they're working.
No, but how long do you have to wear them, like in your mouth?
Like in the cycle.
So it's funny when they first like sold them to me, they're like 12 to 15 months.
Yeah.
And then when they next talked about it, they said 15 to 18 months, and now they say 18. I'm like, what? Like, is 12 just off the recipe, off the menu? I mean to say, like, is it gone? So we're talking about a year and a half on the long.
Yeah, I'm 2 years, so my mouth is clearly fucked. And why are you trying to straighten out your teeth? You trying to fuck young bitches or what? What's going on?
There were 2 issues. One,
don't lie to me. Why are you straightening your teeth?
I'm telling you the truth. I was a little self-conscious about the snaggle tooth. Like every so often, when. Like, let's say
10 years after YouTube, 10 years after being on YouTube, now you're like, this tooth bothers me.
So listen, if you had a big pimple on your eyebrow and you knew it, and every so often when we talked, you caught me like snapping my eyes onto your pimple. Sometimes conversations can go like that. And I'm like, he just looked at my tooth. I just saw it. I know what it's like. He just fucking, you're so... He hard scoped on that tooth.
I never noticed your tooth until you pointed.
Yeah. Well, so I've noticed
me in this little camera.
I've hung out with Woody many times. I only know about his tooth because, like, when you're hanging out with me, he's like, I got a lot of things going for me. I do have this tooth. I do have this tooth thing. It's always, don't look at it. Are you looking at my tooth?
I highlighted it. Stop looking at it.
So there's that. There was how self-conscious I was.
Stop looking at my tooth.
And it gets a little worse every year. And with the front teeth getting more crowded, the back teeth got spaced, and I get food in between my teeth literally every time I ate. So our viewers have heard this too many times, but that's why I got it.
Also,
it's something that I think you were really self-conscious about, but I always thought was like you compared to a pimple on your forehead, it's like nowhere near that. Like you're a great looking guy. Like when you're rocking the beard, like I think that you think that me and Taylor are like making fun of you somehow, or it's like an inside joke where we're like nudging each other, like when we're complimenting on your beard. You look great with the beard, with the salt and pepper and everything, and that tooth. It's just a little bit of character. It's like a beauty mark.
Too bad, though. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye to
out
that.
of here, man. That tooth is packing
here
his bags.
Yeah, the beard, the salt and pepper beard is nice. Jackie is being silly by not embracing that. But like, what are you talking about saying to your dentist or orthodontist? No, I don't want the actual braces because I'll get roasted. I remember a few years ago when I was getting all my fake teeth taken care of. They were like, all right, well, we can either take this composite, which is what I did, fix your teeth, or we can give you braces and fix your existing ones. And I'm like, this is not an option for me.
You're like, braces? I'm not gay.
I can't be fat, retarded, and be an adult with braces.
So when I got my braces, I talked to the orthodontist, and I'm like, listen, I make my living on camera. We cannot put brackets on my front top 4 teeth. That's a non-starter. And they're like, yeah, we'd really like to put one there. And I'm like, well, then I'd really like to not have braces. Can we work around it or can we not work around it? And they're like, it's cool. We won't put braces on the top front four, your visible teeth, your smile teeth. I get in there and they're like, yep, fucking front and center. We're putting one right there. And I'm like, no, we can't, we're not gonna, I'll get out of this chair. They're like, yeah, but it says here on the sheet that we're gonna do that. I'm like, I talked to Dr. Gladwell and he said no. We had an agreement. I guess he didn't write it down, but we're not doing it. And they're like, well, I actually think it'll be fine without it. It's just there to stop tracking or keep tracking, whatever the fuck it was. Something to do with tracking. They don't think we need it. And now I have trays with a hole, like where it would grab onto the bracket and no bracket behind it because fucking not the top center for.
Yeah,
we had to do a
happening.
PKN. I think we had to do a PKN the night that I got my teeth remolded and everything, and I was laying there. It took like 6 hours or something ridiculous of continuous laying there while first they build out all the teeth in like big blocks. It's like, and then they have to shave it down. But like you're laying there, if like the tiniest bit of your tooth, one random spot chips all day, you're like, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yes,
I found it. There it is. This they made. If you were to stack 4 quarters, that's how thick my teeth were.
That is so thick.
There was no room in my mouth. I'm like, my tongue doesn't need to move around. And I was like, how am I going to do any of my jobs? I can't. I only was talking. I don't know. I don't have anything else going for me. And then they came, and I was like, I got up because like the doctor, whoever's taking a break, because it was such a long thing. And I like looked in the mirror there, and I looked like a Family Guy or Simpsons character where it's just one solid white, no lines in between brick of cartoon teeth. And I was so stressed. I didn't have the TV on. I was just laying there stressing my ass off for the next like 3 hours as he shaved things down. And in my head, I'm like, there is no way this motherfucker can make anything even resembling teeth in my mouth from this mass.
So your teeth look individual to me. Are they? Did they eventually go independent on all of them, or are they connected?
They basically, like you would do a cracker, scored the teeth. So there's the illusion that there's gaps between all these front ones, but it's just one solid piece.
That's how they do brickwork sometimes.
Yeah. Like cheap brickwork on a state building where it's concrete, but they roll that panel over it to make it look like it's fancy and old timey. Yeah, but like